For today's tutorial, we're going to go over how to organize photos in Lightroom. So the first thing I want to talk about is importing photos and opening up a new catalog, which I've already done, but we'll just go over it so we're all on the same page. To create a new catalog, you just go File, New Catalog, and enter it here. I could enter in random if I could spell. It should be noted the BYU Idaho Art Department suggests that you actually have an external hard drive for all your Lightroom and Photoshop edits and images, so that way the links never get lost between the two. I've already created this catalog, so we're just going to leave it there. If I wanted to import photos, I just come down here to import. I select a source. If I had my SD card in here, it would also pop up as a processing system, and I could just import all the photos from there. So I could come here and import these. Something I want to point out is when you're importing, usually it'll be on minimal, that's the default setting. We want to make sure it always says standard. That allows you to switch from thumbnail to thumbnail or previews of pictures faster. And then we would just go ahead and hit import. So now that we've done that, we can see over here underneath folders that it's stored them on my hard drive on my processing system, and this is the folder. This is the parent folder that all my pictures are stored in. So just looking through, I know some of these are really bad. They're overexposed, underexposed, all in between. It's for a different assignment that I did last year. But let's say these pictures where they're close-up of this building, that I want to save them all in a different folder. What I do is I select them, and then I have the parent folder selected, and I come here and I hit Add Subfolder. I'm just going to name this Close-Up. And then, because I've already selected the photos I want to go into that folder, I'm going to check Include Selected Photos. The cool part about Lightroom is when I'm doing this, it's actually creating a new folder on my hard drive where these photos will be stored. So when I hit Create, it now has a separate folder. And this folder with these photos are actually created on my hard drive, making it so I never lose the links for the photos within Lightroom. If I did this outside of Lightroom, I'd have to come back in and re-link the photos. But Lightroom takes care of all of that for you. So now you can see that it has 15 and 4. That means when I'm in my parent folder, I actually won't see those four pictures. If I wanted to see them, I would come here and just check Show Photos in Subfolder. And now you can see I have all 19 photos still in my parent folder. I personally like to know which photos I've already organized, so I have that unchecked. Something else that I think is really neat is when the keywording. So let's say I divided all these photos out into subfolders, but now I want to see any picture I'd ever taken in Rexburg. I could come here, and this was taken in Rexburg, so I'm just going to tag it with Rexburg. This adds metadata to my file. So now I could come here to the keyword list and click on Rexburg and see any picture that was ever taken in Rexburg, no matter what folder it's in. So those are just some of the ways to organize your photos in Lightroom.